Okay, last method type that we're going to talk about, and perhaps one you might see more often, a little bit more complicated of a method, is what we call an experiment. So an experiment is an actual manipulation of variables in order to infer causality. So yeah, in experiments, we're going to talk about particular variables, particular ways that we need to structure them in order to actually show as best as we can that two things are causally related. So hopefully you've heard of these variables before, but let's go through some jargon first. So in an experiment, we have an independent variable and a dependent variable. Your independent variable, or IV, is the variable that you actually manipulate. So if you're like, if I do this, what's going to happen? It's the I part. It's the independent I. Yeah, cool. It's independent of the outcome. So for instance, if I choose to not water something or water something, this is a behavior and action that I am imposing on the study. Whereas the dependent variable, or DV, is the measure that assesses the outcome of my choice. So what happens? It's dependent on your manipulation. So for instance, if I am not watering or watering two different plants, the dependent variable might be how tall those plants then grow. It's dependent on how much water they received. So let's play another game. Let's see if we can identify what the independent variable and dependent variable are in each of these four examples. So I want you to read through these four different studies and see if you can identify what the researcher likely manipulated and what the measure of the outcome was.